What's going on, Beaches? Welcome back to Extra Thirsty. Remember, if you want your thirst quenched, you come right here for Papa Swole and the Extra Thirsty Good Juice. I know that's why you're here. Thank you so much for joining me. Make sure you subscribe for more daily content. And we got 5 on the motherfucking clock. And if you don't know, now you know your boy Papa Swolio uses him some TikTok. I use me some TikTok. That's right. I get up in that TikTok action. Now, my account on TikTok is at Papa Swolio, so make sure you go and you subscribe over there. I got almost 400,000 followers, and it's a fun app. Now, TikTok is really, really fucking great. It's a great app. It's like a fucking movie editor. It's like iMovie on steroids, plus Instagram, plus Twitter, plus Vine. It's just a brilliantly designed app. The problem is that it's Chinese owned. And I believe even recently, the CEO of Disney Streaming left to be the CEO of ByteDance, which is a company that owns TikTok. I mean, that's another story, but I mean, obviously, it's a big player, and people know that China plays a large role in global politics and global technology because of phones and all this stuff. And we also know they play a big role in global disease too. But anyway, brand new breaking news, because I use TikTok and I'm big on distribution and making sure that I'm posting everywhere that's popular and reaching all of you and providing the value that I do on all platforms, no matter what. This is breaking news. This is from the New York Times, and everyone's covering this right now. India's TikTok ban. India banned TikTok. And the subtitle is "Censorship and Politics Are Fracturing the Global Internet, Isolating Users and Industries Accustomed to Ignoring National Borders." Now, whether or not you enjoy the New York Times, that publication is getting more and more but this breaks it down. Obviously, this is legit. I wanted to make sure that this is like a story because it just broke at the time of filming. And one of the issues and one of the things that is interesting about social media that is outlined here in this article is that the internet and platforms and social media has kind of been like this thing that's been heralded as something that breaks down borders. But now we're seeing that social media is getting split up just like lines in a country, and it's getting very, very political and geopolitical and stuff that's way over my fucking head. But I do have my opinions on specific issues, and you can see it happening. And the Times outlines it here. It says tensions between India and China have run hot ever since a border clash in the Himalayas 2 weeks ago left 20 Indian soldiers dead. The government in New Delhi announced a ban on 59 Chinese apps late Monday, saying they were secretly transmitting users' data to servers outside India. Now, that I absolutely agree with. I'm sure it's happening because I don't know if you heard this recently, but TikTok apparently, every time you had something on your clipboard, it was sending information to TikTok. So all these apps are spying. All the apps are spying. Everything is gathering information. Now, whether or not you might think like, oh, that's not a big deal, I don't have anything private. You know, these are breaches of privacy, and these are things that people sign away when they accept terms and conditions. So it definitely sets a dangerous precedent, and people into your life, literally into your pocket, into your home. And, you know, technically they can listen and hear everything that you fucking say and do, for sure. I mean, this is like the beginning of one of those, like, you know, Big Brother type totalitarian states. Like, this is like kind of almost where things are heading, especially with like social climates and stuff. Like, everyone's on display. Everyone's getting fucking shut down for every last thing they said in the last 20 fucking years. So it says here that India's decision strikes at a number of China's leading technology companies, including Alibaba, Tencent, and Baidu. These are huge companies. And TikTok has been installed more than 610 million times in India. Now, I actually noticed this when I go on my For You page, and not so much anymore because I don't spend so much time scrolling and, you know, gathering information for like duets and stuff. And that's on TikTok. If, you know, I just do it for research. I'm like, oh, I'll duet this, I'll do it. And I save them for later and I go back and do them. You go deep enough in your For You page and I just see Indian content. I just see people with like no followers, no likes. There's these random, you know, real choppy, shitty videos shot on like Android phones from like 5 years ago. Just crappy little videos, but they're all from like Indian kids. Like billions of people, I'm not billions, millions of people use TikTok in India, and like it's spread. Like I see it. I get like exposure to these kinds of accounts and these types of posts. So the fact that they banned TikTok, I mean, a lot of kids, a lot of people in India are going to be fucking bummed. And those are, it just goes to show that these countries are making social media, like these are weaponizing. These are being used as leverage. Like we're banning your app because we don't want you spying. Now, I'm not saying that the decision is right or wrong. I mean, can you imagine how deep this goes? And this goes back to relations from these two countries for fucking decades. So this is nothing like new, but this is just like a culmination. It just goes to show that it's not like this globally unifying thing. It's not. You think it is, but it was maybe when it was all located in the United States. So now all of a sudden China is the major player. They created an amazing app. They bought Musical.ly. I don't know if ByteDance, they're always Chinese from the beginning, but it used to be Musical.ly. I'm out of time. We'll wrap this up. So you make a good enough app and you make a product that's so fucking good that people have to use, and boom, and all of a sudden you're in. And China's in. They're in your fucking pocket. They're in my fucking pocket. They're in my phone. I mean, it's like either you're plugged in or you're off the grid. And nowadays, you can't even fucking get off the grid. But anyway, it's just interesting how this is a big move. We'll see how this fucking shakes things up. Maybe now's the time to sign on to TikTok and start posting, because now you have 600 million accounts that are not leveraging for people's attention. So now there's a white space. It's open. Go post. Go blow up your fucking TikTok account. But what are your thoughts, fam? Drop a comment down below. Do you use TikTok? Have you ever used TikTok? Do you hate TikTok? Do you not use it because it's Chinese owned? Or are you just like, it's too young, it's not for me, which it's not. But anyway, if you have a business or you have any kind of social presence, you're trying to develop one, you need to be on TikTok from that purpose. But at the same time, these things exist. And there are these back doors and things that people are finding all the time, things that are risky. So what are your thoughts? Just drop it down below and we'll continue to follow the story as it develops. Thank you so much for watching this episode in this edition of Extra Thirsty, that thirst quenching goodness. And I'll see you next time for some more ET fam. Peace out.
I just wanna win on the low, low. Ask me where I've been, I said don't know. You making demands, I said whoa, whoa. She wanna be friends, I said no, no. Hey, yeah, whoa. My soul is stuck between dark and the light. It's like playing some musical chairs. They kicked me out, so I started a life, made a bag that was bigger than theirs. I win and I lose and I win and